Good? You know, positive experience, capturing positive experience is one of the lost arts, really, of what's going on in our society. We've never ever in the history of this world have we had more technology or more tools that allow us to capture the positive things that are going on in our lives. And it seems that corresponding with the increase in technology that allows us to capture all these wonderful things, that same technology activates within our society the negative capture that goes on. We've never seen a society that can capture more negative things, utilizing the same tools that are available to us to capture the positive things. And so we have this constant barrage of negativity. When you wake up in the morning and you open the newspaper, what do you see? You see negative. You turn on the TV, what do you see? Your kids go to school, what do they see? We swim in a sea of negativity. It's around us every second, every day, all the time. And what's happening is our leaders are actually getting sucked up into that same sea of negativity. And the experience that you just happened was just merely half of the concept of how do we, of what we call gratitude abundance. How do you capture this gratitude and what do you do with it? So at this point, all you've done is capture it. But that's more than 99% of all people do, is capture it. We move at such a fast pace in this world that we experience more in 1 year of our lives than our ancestors experienced in their entire lifetime. We see more negative and more positive things than our ancestors saw. But yet we do not do nearly as good a job of capturing as they did. Not even close. Because we're what? We're moving at such a fast pace. Now later this morning we're going to talk about how you slow that pace down. Raise your hand if you're interested in achieving more with less effort. Raise your hand if you're interested in achieving more faster. How many of you feel like you're hitting a ceiling of complexity? That you know you're just being bombarded because we have all these things. You're being bombarded in so many other ways. And what's the difference between leadership and management? What is the difference between leadership and management? And what's happening right now in our society is that leadership is suffering at the expense of phenomenal management. Management has never been better. You're seeing it in your tools. The tools that you have to present are management tools that come out and say, here's a way to measure what you're doing. It's a way to make you accountable. It's a way to do it. And we can do it with computers and technology, and we can make you more efficient. We're seeing it at the political level where they're starting to manage what? Managing what the person's saying. Managing how they react. Crisis management. How do you handle this? How do we get our votes up? We've got this happening in Iowa coming up. We need to manage that experience for the Iowa voters because that kicks off and makes everything happen. And so that whole process, or our political system, is being managed. It is not being led, it's being managed. And it happens at these highest levels and it moves down through society. What do you think's happening at the highest levels of business right now? At the highest levels of business, what are they managing? Are they managing for the long-term vision? Or are they really managing for the next 90 days? Because the quarterly returns are coming out and my earnings per share dictates my bonus. And so all of a sudden you got a legion of people in the financial services industry, for example, that are getting million-dollar bonuses based upon quarterly activities. Where's the leadership in that? You see, it's being lost. Now go down deeper. Start looking into our own community. Start looking at how they're managed. Let's go deeper. Let's go look into our homes. How are our homes being managed? How are your homes being managed? Are they being led or are they being managed? It's Monday. We better have family home evening. I've got soccer practice at 2 o'clock. We need to get a software program that can manage our kids' schedule. So that we know where we're going to be. Honey, you need to be here because daughter's going to be here, and I need to be here because this is going to be here, and this is going to be happening over here. And because of this great influx of the microchip and entrepreneurism, which is excelling like it's never excelled before, combining those two together, we are so good at managing that we're forgetting how to lead. One of the great examples you may have heard me say before is you look at the motion picture rating system. What's happening with the motion picture rating system? Okay, it came out in the late 1960s, early 70s. We thought, wow, this is great. Finally, somebody, entrepreneurs, have come up with a great idea to make our job easier so we can manage the process of what movies our children see. And so they come out and say, at the time they had 4 different ratings, and later they added the PG-13. Okay? they got away with the X because that was too offensive, and then they came up with an NR, not rated, you know what I mean? So they tried to manage their way through this maze of what's happening. How many of you have sat in the theater and said, leaned over to your partner you're sitting with and said, what is this rated? What's this show rated? Did we just step into an R movie? You know? Do you think our kids have seen this? What's the first questions you ask your kids when they come out and say they're going to go for a movie? What's the first question parents ask their teenager when they say we're going to go see a movie? Mom, Dad, can we go see a movie? One of the very first questions, it means, what is, you know, what's the name of it? Who are you going with? How are you getting there? And what's it rated? Management. We become so great at management that it's killing our ability to lead. And we confuse leadership with management. And so you look at this concept of capturing. How do we capture the positive experiences that are happening? Well, I've got to get this done, and I'm moving at such a fast pace, I don't know how to capture anymore. And so capture is the first side, really, of what we're doing here. So we've just captured this experience. Now, the next side of it is, how do you capitalize this experience? If it was a meaningful experience, how do you capitalize that experience?